super busy because I'm studying for exam, but I have finished a book and it was a really heart-wrenching book. The book I read was The Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. This book is just full of so much emotion. There's so much in this book and so many controversial issues. I teared up reading it. This book takes place in Kentucky around 1965, where Dr. David Hendry shows up in this new town, sees this beautiful woman named Nora, and just has to have her, has to marry her. That's all fine and dandy. Then Nora gets pregnant with twins. This is where everything insane and crazy happens. The first twin, beautiful, very healthy baby boy. The second one, she was not so healthy. She had Down syndrome. And in those days, people didn't love and take care of a mentally handicapped child the way they do now. Back then, they would just send them to an institution so that they could take care of them and worry. And the reason David just couldn't handle raising Phoebe for his own was because his sister June died at a very young age. So with that on his mind, he gave the child to the nurse, Caroline. And that's where everything starts. Caroline ends up keeping Phoebe, and then they go off and have their own life. She moves to a different town, different world, different life. And then David and Nora stay in town with their son Paul. And just so much happens. It's so hard to read about something that has so much jam-packed emotion. They talk about alcoholism, depression, there's suicidal thoughts, and there's just insanity. There's just so much in this book. And the way the characters are written, it's beautiful. I don't know what else to say about it without going into the whole story. Just all you really need to know is Caroline really grows and changes as a person. Nora and David, their whole dynamic changes. And there's different people brought into this story throughout, and they're beautifully written. And if you don't feel while reading this book, you better go check out and make sure you're not a robot, because this is a fantastic book. And it's full of so many controversial issues that back in the 60s, we wouldn't talk about it. And it goes from the 60s up into the late 80s. And it's just so much different dynamics. And it's beautiful, and I think you should read it. And other than that, I have not read anything else because I've been studying for my exam. Hopefully I'm going to catch up soon. I love you all. Keep reading. Mwah. Bye-bye.